Hello. Welcome back to Outlandish Claims, everyone. I'm here with Mr. It's Your Boy and Mr. Demetrius. Gentlemen, let's jump right into our final thoughts. Demetrius had a nice Rip Van Winkle time last week, so he's been sitting on some stuff. Kind of shocked us in our last episode revolving around soccer. So, Demetrius, why don't you lead us off here?
I can only open up with 4 words. Good for Simone Biles. Adam, I want to thank you for titling that episode after my previous rant because, again, I quote the tweet that I saw. She came out and did it for herself. Let's get this straight away. Mental health is something that should not be taken for granted.
Taken lightly?
Yes, that phrasing. Because I love the support that she and everyone else.
Shout out to whoever was off screen trying to help you with the phrasing.
Yeah. I gotta give her a raise for that one.
Was that your sister or Ramea?
That's right. That's bro.
It's me.
Hi, Ramea.
Hi.
The beauty of editing. Where should I start from again?
From taking it lightly. You're good.
As someone who deals with mental health issues himself, believe me, I understand the reasoning for performing not up to your personal par and then having to excuse yourself from competition, and that's what she did, and deservedly so. She wasn't what she wanted to be, so she dipped out and then came back and won bronze, which accounts for everything. Why? Because if you'd have pulled out and then the media makes a big deal about it and you don't place, you'll get more backlash for it. But hey, I haven't won 7 national championships and countless medals all throughout my life for you to scrutinize me when I'm having a bad day at the office.
You guys, in terms of my final thoughts, see what my background is, and the reason that I have this guy up.
Why do I think I know where this is going?
Yo, I mean, for what's happening right now, you ought to bring this guy back out of retirement. Beg him to come out of retirement. I mean, the New York Mets, and let me just give props.
Hi, Demetrius.
Let me just give props.
I want to interrupt you real quick just so you understand why he's like in this already mood. I spent at least 10 minutes during the soccer episode making fun of the Islanders. So he's already continue.
He's already riled up about
Continue, Mr. Edwards. I'm enjoying this thoroughly.
Aside from that, the Mets have been an absolute dumpster fire. I mean, you go from at one point, I believe 7 or 8 games, not only above 500, but in the lead for the NL East. You're up 4 games as recently as a week ago. And all of a sudden you go 3-7 in your last 10, and just put on an absolutely, horrifying performance. Like this is like watching The Apprentice back in the mid 2000s. Just absolutely bizarre. Dennis Rodman, it's like is Dennis Rodman going to be joining your team just like he joined The Apprentice? I mean, Jesus Christ. Lindor's not healthy, DeGrom's not healthy, and Alonso's not all that healthy just yet. So you see the lack of them being there has, in terms of impact, not just within those lineups, but more importantly, that locker room. I'm hopeful that the Mets get it together because I do have a World Series prediction, okay? That has the Subway Series 2.0. And the other side of that, we're going to get to that, isn't looking too bad right now. I'm not looking too dumb. So the blue and orange need to get it together. They need to get it together fast because the Philadelphia Phillies have arrived and the Atlanta Braves are not far behind.
Yeah, the blue and orange better pick it up before the city of Birdie Love becomes the city of black and blue.
Well, I was going to say I'm going to jump on the end there, and because I thought you were going to leave off Atlanta, but yeah, Atlanta's coming too. They got two of their better pitchers coming off the DL in the next couple of weeks, and Ian Anderson and Oscar Inoa. So, you know, they ain't out of it either. Even, I mean, we all think of Ronald Acuna Jr. as the only reason they're successful. They got people named Ozzie Albies. They got people named Mr. Freddie Freeman. They got Will Smith, the Fresh Prince.
Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson. He's a great fielder, but for batting, he had a better year last year or 2 years ago. But they I mean, if Max Fried gets it together, that's a dangerous team. So you definitely don't want to be doing nothing stupid like Mr. Mills called out. And now we have me and my final thoughts. Well, there's a reason I left this up. My final thoughts revolve around that team right there, Ireland. Irish soccer team. The one thing we didn't touch on in the soccer episode with Mr. Andrew Siakatura was the World Cup qualifiers that are currently going on right now all over the world. In Europe particularly, that's where Ireland plays, obviously. They have played 2 games so far. One, they lost to Serbia. They're a good team. They lost by 1 goal. Not bad at all. They lost on the road. They lost in Serbia too. So they have the game in Ireland still to play. Totally make-upable. How the do you lose to Luxembourg?
I knew it!
That's where I'm going. Like, I've known this for a couple weeks, but we haven't had Andrew on for me to lead into this for a couple weeks. So now we had him. And now I can lead right into it with, how the do you lose to Luxembourg? You were on the cusp of a World Cup 10 years ago. World Cup berth 10 years ago. You were in the Euros, beating Italy. They were on the verge of they were in the knockout stages where they only lost to France 2-1. And this was a non-cheating France that had skill. So, you know, that's fun. Not happy about it, but that's fun. How do you go from that to losing to Luxembourg at Aviva, no less? You lost in Dublin. I mean, has luck of the Irish, like, not existing anymore? Did you field nothing but a team of leprechauns? Is that why you lost to Luxembourg, a team with a population of, let me get this number exactly right because I really want to. The population of Luxembourg is 600,000 people. Ireland, let's just say, has more than that, about 5 times more. More than 5 times more. 7 times more, really. So, how? Just by population theory, which is Tony Kornheiser's favorite way of saying teams with more people should never lose to teams with less people, a.k.a. why England never should have lost to Iceland. How do you lose to Luxembourg?
Look, we complain about teams losing to teams in our farmers league. They lost to a farmers nation.
Well, no, Luxembourg actually is one of the richest countries in the world.
I'll take it. Okay.
They have one of the highest GDPs.
It's like losing to Wakanda.
Yeah, it's technically a kingdom. They have a lot of money. It's shocking,
wow.
But I digress. It doesn't matter. There's very few of them. There's very few of them. There's no all those rich people. They shouldn't they be driving around their Porsches and Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces? What are they playing soccer for? The Irish are nothing. The Irish have nothing but green fields. That's literally the song that we have about Ireland. 4 green fields. It's about Ireland because it's nothing but green. What else are we going to do? Sit and watch the grass grow or play on it? I mean, for God's sake, what else can we do? Whatever grass we're not using to play soccer on, the sheep are eating. So really, let's just get used to it. We play soccer. We have a lot of green. And we have no reason to lose to Luxembourg. I'm not going to go into the whole deep dive of what their strategies are that caused this crap. All I know is they were beating Italy in the Euro in 2014 or 2016. They were losing to France, non-cheating in that same Euro, only 2-1. Bit BS nonetheless, but still a fair loss. And all this seemed to start with the firing of Martin O'Neill as the manager for the Irish men's national team. Get that man back. Get him back now.
Get Mick McCarthy. Get Roy Keane.
Get Roy Keane. Yes. Absolutely get Roy Keane. He would be a huge, fantastic choice. I would love to watch him coach and just scream at everybody, complete like Tortorella style, but with Irish temper instead. Be scared of that. First of all, that would be hilarious. But secondly, that would be hilarious, and everybody would want to watch that because that's just old angry Irish man yells at a whole bunch of Irish kids, basically. Oh, what's the matter with you? Get your acts together, you wee little f***ers, you. 3 reps around the pitch. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3, 4. Angry leprechaun. Anyway, enough of me making fun of my own people. The point being here.
More of me making fun of other people. I could think of 2 reasons why they lost to Luxembourg. Jack Grealish and Declan Rice. Oh, wait, they're playing for England. That's right. Pain, misery, all on outlandish claims.
Yeah, right? Get Martin O'Neill back. Hire Roy Keane. Get rid of this guy. I don't care. Do something because whatever you do, get rid of this guy and bring back someone from the old guard. Because you know what? Roy Keane left with Martin O'Neill. They were both part of the same coaching staff. So get them back. Get rid of this guy. Do something. Because I don't know. There's no reason for you to lose to Luxembourg. None whatsoever. Especially on your home turf. That will do it for us today. We will be back tomorrow with some baseball stuff. Going to be fun, especially if you're a Met fan. Oh, sorry, Dan.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow, guys.
You didn't think you were going to get away with the Irish pot shots, did you?
No, and I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling, attacking midfielders who can't complete a 5-yard cross.
Hey, you know what? It could be worse.
Yeah.
You could be them.
The Boston fans, right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
right?
the Boston fans. I mean, certainly not the ones celebrating in front of them because they won against Boston. Certainly not them.